What's going on, guys and girls? Welcome, my name is of course Mutant Marshmallow, and today I bring you a video of epic proportions. Well, maybe it's not so much epic, but I think it's pretty cool anyway. Just under 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with an illness called ulcerative colitis, which is basically a form of inflammatory bowel disease, for those of you that don't know, which basically means my own immune system is attacking my lower colon, which means I shit a lot, which is a real pain in the ass. Anyways, before I realised that something was up, I was just like every other 18-year-old. I was a young man on the cusp of manhood. I was clubbing and partying like there's no tomorrow. In fact, I'd only just come out of my shell after years of bullying and torment. Those were some of the best years of my life. Look back on those days the same way Brendan Fraser probably looks back on his acting career. I was fit, active. I cycled like everywhere. I once cycled 16 miles just to see a friend, only to get a phone call from my mum the moment I arrived asking me where the back door keys were. They were in my pocket, so I had to cycle all the way back. It was bloody horrible. Problem started when I was pooping a lot more than usual. At first I was pooping maybe once or twice a week, which was for me was fairly normal. It's probably not normal, but that was normal for me anyway. And then it went on to like 2 or 3 times a day, which was definitely not normal. And there was blood, which was definitely not normal. And being the typical guy, I didn't really see a doctor about it for ages. You see, I was an idiot and I googled my symptoms. I obviously had arse cancer according to Google. So I was shitting myself. Literally, eventually. After a while, I finally went to the doctors and they initially told me it was piles. They gave me a blood test, then after realising it wasn't piles, they booked me in for a wonderful procedure that is known as an endoscopy. Now, for those of you that don't know what an endoscopy is, it's basically a procedure where they shove a camera up your ass. Luckily, it's not a full-size DSLR with like lenses and whatnot. It's just like a long cable tube-like thingy with a camera, obviously, and a light and tweezers at the end of it, so I can take a biopsy, which is like a small sample of like muscle tissue, whatever. And it was a very odd experience. They put me in for this procedure, and the date on my procedure came, and I kind of felt like Hitler did when he got his gas bill. As I lay on the cold operating table with just a hospital gown to hide my modesty, what was left of it anyway. They pumped me full of this anaesthetic, which didn't knock me out completely, it just made me a bit loopy, because apparently they wanted me awake for this procedure because they wanted me to suffer even more. It was a very surreal experience seeing like the live camera feed on the monitor they put directly in front of you. You know, you're laying on your side, like the fetal position, and they shove the camera up your ass and you're looking at the monitor like, what the hell is going on? And yeah, it was a very weird experience. Very cool. I would definitely like watch videos of it if I were you. Like, I might link a video, I don't know, I'll probably forget if I'm honest. But anyway, it was a very weird experience, as I said. The doctor immediately noticed it was ulcerative colitis. At the time, I was actually very tempted to tell the doctor, careful doctor, it's my first time doing anal on camera. I'm not even getting paid. But I decided not to say that in case he was laughing uncontrollably whilst the camera was inside of me, and that would have been very, very, very painful. But anyway, they then put me on this medication known as prednisolone, which, for those of you that don't know what prednisolone is, it's a horrible, horrible medication that has so many bad side effects that, for me, means depression, anxiety, like, my face swells up. It's just a general horrible thing to be on. It kind of solved the problem, don't get me wrong, it's just, it made me have a lot of other problems. Luckily, I'm not on that anymore. I'm on a medication called azathioprine, which is a lot better, but it still gives me a higher risk of getting cancer. So either way, I'm kind of fucked. But anyway, life is life, and you deal with what you get. When life gives you lemons, you kind of squeeze them in people's eyes and run away. But anyway, that actually ended up me being homeless. It was quite a weird experience. Lots of arguments and yada yada. I won't go into it because it's a boring story. And I lived in a homeless hostel for 2 years, where I met some wonderful people and some real arseholes too. Like, there was this one time when me and my two friends were trapped in one of their rooms because there was another person that lived at the hostel that was drunk and for some reason wanted to hurt either one of my mates or all of us because he was drunk, and that's apparently what drunk people do sometimes, which is another reason I don't drink, other than the fact that most alcohol tastes absolutely disgusting, and I'd rather smoke probably. Not tobacco though. But yes, I kind of had to shit in a bin in front of my two mates, which was a very strange experience. It's a bonding moment for me and my two friends, and we're a lot closer now. Shout out to Josh and Brad. I love you guys. But yes, that's the story of how I got ulcerative colitis, and I basically ruined my life. For now anyway, but now it's much better because I finally got my own place. Like, I have my own flat. It's like a one-bedroom flat, and I have like a brand new refurbished kitchen and everything. Like, it's fantastic. Like, I'm in a lovely little village where everyone's friendly. I have a Morrison's right next door to me, so I don't have to go far. And there's like a river where there's ducks that I can take pictures of because I'm getting into photography recently, and it's like a really fantastic thing, and I'm really like amped about it. But at the same time, I'm terrified because I feel like I'm going to mess it up somehow, and it's really weird. But anyway, this is me playing Battlefield. I hope you like Battlefield because I love Battlefield 4. It's a game that I've loved since I got it. It's Battlefield in general, the series, I've always wanted to have on PC ever since before I got into PC gaming, and it was like the game that I wanted after seeing videos of it on YouTube, and just back when I was like a console peasant with an Xbox 360, which was good, don't get me wrong, for the time, but I look back on it now and cringe, it's so slow, and the graphics were horrible. But now I play an Ultra because I've got a 980 Ti and a Core i7 4790K and 32GB of RAM. And I can do anything I want, it's fantastic. But yes, I hope you have enjoyed this video as much as I have enjoyed recording this commentary, because I've done about 20 takes of this so far, and this is the best one to date. And this is mainly freestyle, it's kind of strange. But thank you for watching. I'm going to be a typical YouTuber now and say thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media channels that I will link in the description below. And I will catch you again in my next video. Thank you for watching again, and goodbye.